You enjoyed? You want my help? Well, you got it, big boy. You got it. Alrighty. We had a good run, bike. We really did. You were fun, and I loved riding you for the 1 mile we did. Quit pouting. It's not your strongest suit. You recognize Jax isn't pouting? And you're pouting. Quit pouting. I'm not giving you tacos, no matter how much you want me to, Opie. You're not getting tacos. This gets skinny. Think skinny. Can you imagine Opie with tacos? Or burritos? Or quesadillas? Of any sort? That could get ugly in a real big hurry. I just seriously gave him a cheeseburger yesterday. Literally. He just got a cheeseburger. Alright, so we're up here in Sioux City, Iowa again. If you guys caught the end of yesterday's video, you know what this is all about. That bike didn't work. I'm a big boy, and I don't think I even got that whole bike on camera, but it had one of those fancy shocks on underneath the seat, and every time I got on it and started riding it, the bike would bottom out. Turns out the bike wasn't worth 325 pounds. So we came up here to Sioux City. We bought the bike in Denison, and we came up here to Sioux City and brought it back, and we grabbed a Huffy, because it's kind of weird. I think Denison had their Huffies mispriced. Denison had a Huffy for like $300. I'm like, I ain't spending that much money for a bike. That ain't gonna happen. Up here had it for 150 bucks, so we have a bike now. What a perfect day. 80 degrees right now. The only downside is that wind, but we're used to it by now. It's just part of Iowa, is the wind. The wind's blowing at about 25, 30 mile an hour with 40 mile an hour gusts today. It's not making things pleasant, but it works. It really does. As long as it brings on that heat. It's supposed to be 95 degrees in 2 days. So we jumped straight from summer, or straight from winter to summer. Alright, Opie, roll call time. Richard, Dennis, Susie, Sandra. Ooh, Sandra. SG from YouTube. You guys know who she is. SG. Thank you for your order. Beth, Paul, and Dwayne, and Dean, your stickers are on your way. Now we can start our video. Uh-oh. Dad, your towel fell out. Ah. He was just sitting here screaming and crying when I came in.
Yeah.
So I make him be quiet?
Yeah, that works.
Wow.
He's seen you. He's
Here,
seen ya.
let me come closer.
Here he comes. Here he comes. Run. How are you? Run.
Wanna come to me? No, Dave. Don't let him have me. No, Dave.
No. You don't want him?
And they were asking what in the heck you guys' names were.
Oh.
It's always been Mom and Dad. Oh. Hey, you. Hey, you. Hey.
Sit down.
How are you, Charlotte?
Birthday's today. Charlotte's birthday. She's heard how many years old you are.
How old are you today, Charlotte?
And I can't know.
Huh? 4. Awesome. What's wrong with you?
He's tired.
Oh, time to go sleep?
We're gonna go to bed.
It's because he's wearing that Nebraska shirt. That's why he's crying.
I know it.
I'd be
I
screaming.
don't know how he got in the house.
I'd be screaming too if I had to wear that.
No, Nebraska's all right. Don't do that.
Sure, whatever. Got a new sticker.
More stickers.
You ready for it? Wow. What you guys think of that? Remember, truckingwithschmidt.com. You can get that and your clothes. That's a pretty cool truck. I like that. How we doing today? Thank you. Harvest King for the win. Thank you. Hey Donna. I seen Les in there, and he's buying all kinds of big stuff, really expensive stuff.
Oh my gosh, I better get in there.
You better get in there. Have a good one, Donna. Well, I'm sure some of you are going to make the comment, Schmidt, you need to get yourself one of those fancy dancy battery grease guns. Well, I do have one. I have a very fancy DeWalt grease gun. When you use a battery grease gun, you go through about 3 tubes to grease a truck. When you go through this, about a tube and a half. Plus, I don't know, I just kind of like using the old school pumps. I don't know why, I really don't. When I drove the old Freightliner, I think she took more grease than the Kenworth here, because that's when I got that battery one, and I was greasing, it seemed like every day. But this one, it's, you know, once a week, once every 2 weeks, I'm throwing some grease into it. Nothing too serious though. Well, I hope you guys aren't catching too much wind. We had to put the microphone away. At this point in greasing, I am starting to get covered in grease, so I really don't want to cover the microphone in grease. The camera will clean. It is very rare, but guess what, guys? We actually ran out of grease before we got under the truck. There was only about a quarter of a tube probably in here, but we actually ran out of grease before we got under the truck. Usually I always run out of grease while I'm underneath the truck. I have no loyalty to grease. To me, grease is grease, so I don't really get too concerned about what it is. Not really a place you want to go if you're claustrophobic. It's kind of official now. You guys have grease all over you. Yes, I have grease all over the camera. Oh, there you go. She's greased up. Now we just need to check her fluids, then we'll start on the interior. If you guys see me sweating like crazy like I am right now, or panting like crazy, please don't think anything of it. I'm incredibly out of shape. And it's 94 degrees out. So I sweat a lot. Always have, always will. I could be in shape, 200 pounds, and I think I'd sweat all the time too. It's just the creature of the beast of the creature, whatever you want to say. See, I still get grease on me even with gloves. It's a fashion statement. Oh, hi Bunny. Hi Mr. Bunny, how are you? Alright, before we get too close and too wrapped up into this, we do have to stop for a little bit because little bud has a school concert we got to go to. So we're going to go to that, get that done, then probably regain consciousness and start working on the truck again tomorrow. That worked for you, that works for me. Paige, quit terrorizing your brother.
No, he's so cute.
Yes, I
This is
know.
embarrassing. He's so cute. He's like a cute little.
Let him go till we get over by the pickup. Okay?
Why?
Just don't want
I'm
to.
being mean. I'm being.
You did a great job, man. Proud of you.
Thank you. Can we go get ice cream?
Yes, of course we can go get ice cream. Well, we've pulled the truck around front and we're getting her kind of organized up inside. I've taken a few things out of it, but I'm not really doing that whole I really wanted to give it a summer cleaning in the wise of taking absolutely everything out of it. We ran into a little hiccup. I figured since it's so warm, we probably should check the air conditioning on the truck because we haven't used it yet this year. We've only ran into one warm day down in Kansas and we didn't use it. So I fired the truck up, shut all the heater valves off, turned the AC on, and it wasn't there. I was not, I wasn't surprised because first class kind of doesn't like air conditioning. You always got to do something to it every year. So I figured we just needed to charge it up, and it probably didn't need a whole lot. So I just went downtown, grabbed a bottle, threw it in there, refrigerant, threw it in there, and instantly I seen it leaking out behind the sleeper. Now I know the sun's going to be messing with us here, but you see this line right here? That line goes right there into the bottom of the cab, which goes to the air conditioning in the back of the sleeper. Now in order to fix that part, you can't just fill the sleeper, you just can't fill the air conditioning system with Freon because you can't bypass the sleeper. And since it's broke going up into the sleeper, it puts me in a tight spot because I can't do that. I can't fix that. I can't. I've looked at it in every which way. I've pulled the couch up and I've looked under there, and I can't fix that. Right now we're pushing about 98 degrees, and I absolutely love it. This weather is perfect. When you're in a truck though, it's a whole other story. The truck has the engine, the transmission, and the exhaust right underneath the cab, so you're always pulling heat. So like if it's 98 degrees outside, rule of thumb is it's probably about 120, 130 degrees inside the truck. We've been down this road. I think I've been YouTubing while I've been down this road, and it's gotten very warm before in the cab. I've been able to pull it off. Heat is just something I've learned to accept in the wise of usually I'm not going to die from it, versus like the cold, it just kicks my butt. But him, that lovely little German right there, he's already panting, and he's in air conditioning right now. It's just kind of weird. We went from 20 degrees outside to 90s, which is expected. It is Iowa. And I'm not whining about the heat whatsoever. I'm just simply saying our air conditioner is out in the truck. And I'm thinking that that whole unit underneath the couch is probably going to have to be replaced. I do think so. I made an appointment down there at NMC Caterpillar down there in Omaha with Eldon. I made an appointment with him for later on this week and into the first part of next week, just to give her a look-see and see what he can do. We have to go trucking yet. We're going to run down to Kansas City, and then we're going to run down to Edwardsville, Kansas City, then up to Cherokee. And I think if I can get most of that done at night, we're going to be just fine, because we're looking at 102 degrees probably tomorrow is what they're saying. But I think we can pull it off. I really do. I still have to decide if I'm going to take Opie. There comes a point when you have to think, okay, is it safe to take him? Or is it not safe to take him? Can I keep him cool enough? Because at nighttime, it's still like the desert here. You know, it's going to drop down to 55, 60 degrees, then 90 to 100 degrees during the day. There's the matter of that too. We need to fix that. But I can't fix that either. I'm just on a roll of not being able to fix things. I do have a windshield repair guy coming out, and he's gonna end up replacing that windshield. There's no way, because it chipped and then it cracked probably about a foot on each side of the chip. Sarah had a truck, a semi. She was coming into Galva there, and the semi threw a rock at her and pow, smacked it. So now we get to replace it. The good part is we're actually going to use our car insurance. I haven't used car insurance in a very long time, so they're probably going to drop me. I think normal windshield's like $300, $400 for one of those Jeeps, and according to my insurance, it says it's a free replacement. So, or see if that insurance that I pay every month actually does something, right? Well, I think the windshield looks quite dandy, don't you?
Yes, I think so.
It does look beautiful. It does look incredibly beautiful.
Better than it did yesterday.
Yes, she was chipped up pretty bad. We did get that finished up. Well, I am going to work tonight, so we do need to finish this video. Right now, though, we're on our way downtown. We're going to buy some flowers, aren't we, honey?
Yeah, it's time to get my flowers going.
It is. But first, we got to stop by the post office. Greg, Herbie, Reese, Chuck, John, Elizabeth, Crystal, and Denver. We have to get their stickers to them.
Okay.
We do. Denver, Thank you for your large order there. I did put 2 stamps on it. I'm hoping that was enough postage. The post office is closed, so I'm not able to weigh it. And then, gosh, I so badly want Reese. I so badly want to just hand deliver it because I'm going to be, what? Don't do that. Heart attack. I so badly want to deliver Reese's hand deliverers because I'm going to be going right through her area tonight.
There you go.
I know, but I'm not going to.
It will probably be when she's in bed.
Yes, she will definitely be in bed because we are not going to leave till about 9 p.m. tonight. Hopefully get to the point I go inside.
Oh, I can't. Oh, yes, I
I go inside.
You go inside?
Yeah, I don't trust putting them in those blue boxes. So I go inside.
Okay, well, I'll put mine out here. And
Okay, you put yours out here. I'm going inside.
Okay.
All right. You guys stay safe. And as always, I'll see you next time. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you, if you guys ever have problems with the letters getting to you, if they're damaged or anything, please let me know. I'm always worried about forgetting to put a sticker in there.